Today I'm going to do a product review of a plan which is available in the child education space. The plan that I have chosen is LIC International Professional Education Plan, Plan 219. I will talk to you about everything you need to know about this particular plan, and I'll bring to you all the pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages of buying into this plan. This is NRI Money Clinic for you, and I am Dr. Chandrakant Bhatt, investment consultant and a financial planner.
NRI Money Clinic. No hype, just the right advice.
Before I proceed with the full review of this particular plan, a disclaimer here. This is not a paid promotion. I am not being paid from LIC International or anybody else to promote this particular product. This is an unbiased review of this particular plan. This plan, Professional Education Plan from LIC International, Plan 219, is a fantastic product in the child education space. It is a plan which is denominated in dollars. The return from this particular plan is predetermined and it is guaranteed. The payment period for this plan is a short period of payment which is about 5 years. The plan is available to people without any restrictions on minimum amount of premium to be paid, which means to say whatever could be your affordability, within your affordable limits, you can subscribe to this particular plan. This plan 219, Professional Education Plan, is a child-centric plan. When parent buys a policy for the sake of children's education through this plan, the money belongs only to the child. Once you put money into this particular plan, under no circumstances you will be able to withdraw this money, or the money can go to anybody else other than your child. Can your child withdraw this money when he is a minor? No. The money belongs to child only when it attains the age of 18 years. What happens when the child reaches 18 years of age? At that age, it is the time the child is going to college. From 18th year onwards, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st and 22nd year, for next 5 years starting from 18th, a stream of cash, a predetermined amount of money will be paid to child to pursue his college studies. At 23rd year of the child, a lump sum amount of money gets paid out to the child to pursue the higher education. This is the way the plan is designed. Now, how to subscribe for this particular plan? As a parent, you can subscribe to this plan when the child is born and up to age 13 years. So 0 to 13-year-old children can be put on this policy to fund their child education plan. There are two methods of working on this plan. One method is you decide how much of money you can afford to set aside for child's education plan. Based on that, whatever you invest in, then the stream of cash flow will be decided how much money your child is going to get from 18th year to the 23rd year. There is another way of looking at this particular plan, or you decide how much is the money your child needs to be paid from 18th to 23rd year. Based on your requirement, calculations can be made in a backward way and see how much the money you have to set aside to pursue this particular goal. So both possibility exist in this particular case. So there is nothing called minimum amount that you have to pay. You can start with whatever could be your affordability. Whatever the premium you start with, the same amount of money has to be paid over 5 years. You cannot alter the premium upward or downward once you start the plan. What is the upward limit? The maximum upward limit that you can buy this particular plan is a sum assured of $250,000 US. You can't buy it for more than this particular value. Now let us see with the help of this illustration here how this plan can be designed. Now here you can see the illustration of this particular plan here. Now first you have to decide what is the amount of money you can set aside for your child's education. See here somebody said that he can spare about $10,000 per annum Based on that, we can do a calculation. There is another method of calculating it here. You can decide how much money your child should get 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st and 22nd years. This is for graduation purposes, 5 years of graduation. Suppose if your child is going for a 3 years graduation courses, you can use this money for undergraduation course. The rest of the money you can retain, and along with the amount of money the child gets in 23rd year, it all can be clubbed to for pursuing the higher education. Now let's say if your child wants $10,000 per year starting from 18th, all that you have to do is put $50,000 here. That is the sum assured. Now if you put 50,000 sum assured, 20% of that will be paid every year, which is $10,000. Now if you change the sum assured here, let's say I'll make it somebody needs $100,000 for education purpose, I'll change the sum assured to 100,000 here. Now the stream of cash will be $20,000 per year for 5 years starting from 18th year, 18, 19, 20, 21 and 22nd year. And 23rd year, a big amount of money is going to come back for child's higher education. You can adjust the cash flow as you want. Now the best part of this plan is this amount of money the child is going to get is guaranteed. It is mentioned, it is totally guaranteed. There is no ambiguity. It is not linked to market. It is not depending on any particular event. The amount that the child is going to get is guaranteed. And this is denominated in US dollars. This is not denominated in Indian rupees. This is denominated in US dollar. Now, this amount the child is going to get as a guaranteed portion. Apart from this, there is a non-guaranteed portion also which will come, which is the variable amount. How much will be the non-guaranteed amount? It is difficult to know now here. Depending on the profitability of the company, there is an additional amount that gets paid at 23rd year in addition to whatever the amount which is mentioned here. So that is the non-guaranteed portion. So the plan has two portions, one guaranteed portion, the other one will be the non-guaranteed portion. And right from day one, you know for certain how much provisions you have made for your child. So depending on your cash flow situation, how much you can afford, you can design this plan. Now if somebody says that he can spare only about $500 per month, then what I'll do here is I'll change the mode of payment. Earlier I had mentioned it as yearly here. I'll change it to monthly. So if you are saying that I can pay about $500, I will adjust this figure here now, and let's see at what level this plan will come to $500. Okay, now if I bring down this sum assured to $30,000, the premium will approximately come to $545 per month. Suppose if you are contributing this much money, then your child will get $6,000 every year for 5 years starting from age 18 of the child. And 23rd year, the child is going to get $8,250. So depending on your circumstances, you can design the plan the way you want it to be designed. Either you can pre-decide how much money your child wants and then work backwards, or just go with your affordability and then make some arrangement. Later on, as your situation improves, you can add one more plan, or you can do other alternate arrangements as well. Now the mode of payment here could be, one, you have a monthly mode of payment, or you have quarterly, you have half yearly, or you have yearly payment. There is another interesting possibility in this particular case here. What if I have got all the money that I have to pay in the 5 years today itself? Can I make a payment to this policy all at once? The answer is yes. So here is a figure called the commutation. Now this commutation figure is in case if the parent has got all the money today, he can pay this money at a discounted rate. Now here you see here the yearly premium was $6,343. The commutation amount is not multiplied by 5, it is lesser than that. That is because this takes into account the discounting factor. The parent is paying all the money in one single day, so you will get a discount for paying payment upfront itself. This plan is designed as an insurance plan. In this plan, the life covered is that of the child, not that of the parent. The parent's responsibility is to pay for the premium. What happens if the parent dies during the premium paying term? To cover that particular risk, there is a rider called premium waiver benefit can be added in this plan. If this benefit is added, if the parent dies during the premium payment period, then the future premiums will be paid by LIC International itself to the plan, and child will get the originally planned amount during its education. What happens in the unfortunate event of child being not there in this world? Now, in case of child's life, the life will be covered only when child attains the age of 7 years or 2 years after purchase of the policy. Both the conditions have to be met. Now, in the unfortunate event of child being not there, after the commencement of the risk, then the full sum assured which is put in the policy along with the guaranteed additions will be paid to the parent. In case if child were to be not there before the commencement of the risk, in such an eventuality, policy will be cancelled. If there is any cost pertaining to the riders added, premium waiver benefit and other riders are added on the plan, that rider cost is deducted and rest of the premium will be paid back to the parent. What is the return the child or the investor gets from this particular policy? Now the returns are a function of few variables here. The variables are the age of the child and the age of the parent. These are the two things which will determine how much profits the child is going to get from this particular policy. Now the best part of this policy is the benefits are defined and guaranteed. Only thing which varies is the additional amount by way of loyalty additions which will come at the end of the term, which is a variable one, that could vary, but otherwise the benefits are prefixed here. Now depending on the different age of child and the parent, the returns will work out to anywhere from 4 to 6% annualized return, and that's too handsome a return under present circumstances when it is being given in a guaranteed form. You have a bank rate which is 0%, you have an inflation of less than 2% in the dollar world. Against that, if you are getting 4 to 5% rate of return over a 10 to 15 years period, it's an excellent return to get into from child's education perspective. Now let us look at the advantages and disadvantages of this particular plan. First, the advantages. The advantage is, first, it is denominated in dollars. If your child is going to go for education outside of India, you don't have to worry about currency exchange with a rupee account. So it is denominated in dollars. 2. The returns that the plan is going to give you is predefined and guaranteed. So you have no headache, you don't have any dilemmas, you don't have to worry about how much of money you are going to get. 3. The returns are excellent in this case. Against a bank interest rate of 0 to 1% today, this plan can generate 4 to 5% annualized returns over the lifetime of this particular policy. This beats the bank rate and this beats inflation as things stand today. This plan is 100% tax free. This plan has no minimum contributions defined. That means you can subscribe to this plan with whatever the amount of money that you have with you. Depending on your cash flows, you can subscribe with an amount that is suitable to you. The plan is 100% tax free. The plan can be made portable to India. For someone who want to shift back to India, this plan can be moved to a branch of LIC in India itself. Now let us look at what are the disadvantages of this plan. The first disadvantage is there is no exit route in this plan. Once you subscribe to this plan, the plan belongs to your child. The owner of the plan is child. The money belongs to your child when your child becomes major at 18 years of age. How mature the child is, how capable of it is to handle the money at that stage, I do not know. But this plan belongs to your child, and once you subscribe to this plan, there is no exit route here. Disadvantage number 2. It is the life of the child which is covered here. I have no idea why it is designed this way, but it is the life of the child which is covered here. If parent life has to be covered for the risk of premium payment, then you have to opt for premium waiver benefit option. These are the two disadvantages I have noticed in this particular plan. Who can buy this particular plan? In which jurisdiction this plan is available? As things stand today, this plan is available for everyone who is in UAE. This plan is available for everyone who lives in Bahrain. This plan could also be available in other Middle Eastern countries where LIC International has its offices. Other than this, there are no other countries where this particular plan is available. Dear viewers, I would like to hear from you your views about this particular plan. Do you have a suggestion to improve this particular plan? I would like to pass on your suggestions to LIC International as well. Feel free to comment below and give your suggestions. Dear viewers, if any of you want to subscribe to this particular plan, and if you are living in the jurisdiction where this plan is available, then you can make use of my services as well. I have shown my contact number here on the screen. You can send me a message through WhatsApp on this number and I'll help you to buy this particular plan to plan for your children's education. Dear viewers, if I have given you a good product review in this video, please like this video. If you are watching this program for the first time or if you are yet to subscribe for this channel, please press the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. Don't forget to share this video with all the concerned in your life. Thank you very much for watching this episode on NRI Money Clinic. I will be back with you with one more video very soon.
Press the bell icon for more details and subscribe our channel.